We are here with Becky Pringle, Vice President of the National Education Association. Did I get that right?
That is correct.
Now, Becky, please tell me, what's the purpose of the NEA?
Well, the 3 million teachers and education support professionals of the NEA adopted a very powerful mission to advocate for education professionals and to unite not just our members, but the entire nation to fulfill the promise of public education so that every single student can succeed in a diverse and interdependent world. That's what we're about.
Now, how old is this organization? Or about?
We were founded in 1857, so we've been around for a long time.
Oh, so you've been fighting for kids for a long time.
A long time.
Now,
not me personally.
Well, you're now the instantiation of the fight. So
there you go.
That's fine. But let me ask one other thing. Before we go into some of the technicalities, what do you think about our new Education Secretary, Betsy DeVos? And your list says a lot, but I want to hear it verbalized a bit.
Well, you know, I have to say that it was shocking.
Right.
That the most unprepared, unfit, unknowledgeable person was nominated and then confirmed. Of course, you know, the NEA mounted a huge effort, and we forced the vice president for the first time in history to break a tie for the confirmation of a cabinet position.
That covers the entire country.
That covers the entire country. So we knew we were in for a fight for sure, but we could not be silent.
Right.
We already knew what Betsy DeVos was about.
Right.
She was about destroying, dismantling, diminishing our public schools, and making sure that they got their hands on the money that should be going to our kids, privatizing, voucherizing, destroying our schools. We knew that's what she was about. She did it in Michigan, and we knew that that's what she would bring to the federal government.
Now,
she has.
Right now, has she already passed or presented any policies that would further aid in the privatization of public education?
Well, just take a look at the budget proposal. Just take a look at that. Over $10 million proposed to be cut from public education for our kids, mostly who have been marginalized throughout their entire lives. And instead in addition has proposed billions of dollars to go into private charters and voucher schools to drain our public schools of the resources they so desperately need.
Right. It is sad because I don't know if you're familiar with the organization called ALEC, A-L-E-C, the American Legislative. Okay. Well, it's interesting that they've been trying. I'm from Texas now, and what they've done in Texas is they've tried to monopolize on several local boards by giving several different names to voucherization, which sounds other than voucherization. And we've seen that occurring in our local districts. Is there anything that the NEA can do? Not only, I know there's not to fight it, but also to put it in the context for people to understand how bad it is. Short example. They're using minority communities in which there are bad schools to push voucherization by stating, why should your kid be poorly educated when we can give you a voucher to go somewhere else? How can we explain to those communities that they're really being used when that is attempted?
Well, you know what? We've been having conversations with them, but guess what? The folks in those communities, they know.
Okay.
They understand. They are fighting to make sure that their public schools are the same as the best public schools in this country.
Which is what we need.
And in some instances, some folks have been blinded by the shiny ball, but they realized pretty quickly that this was all a scam.
Right.
We know that America is not built on the promise for some, a few, but for all. It's about the public, the common good. And so as many of them sent their children to private, charterized, voucherized schools, and then they suffered the indignity and displacement when those children were sent back to the public schools without the funding, I might add. So now they decimated the public schools, and their own children that had been plucked from that public school, don't let them be a discipline concern. Don't let them have special needs.
Right.
They're coming back.
Exactly.
But the money's not.
Exactly. Well, I'm happy that we have a warrior fighting out there for our children. I'm happy that you're there. So, Becky Pringle, it's been my pleasure to speak to you today.
It is an honor and a privilege, and thank you for all you do. We need your voice. We need your advocacy. We need your power.
Well, we're there for the project.
Yay.
Thank you much.